Krispy Kreme's production plant is located in Mississauga, Ontario. The plant is small and about 4,500 square feet, which is divided into 4 sections. The office area, which is for management, the storage area for keeping their shipment and products, the production area for producing, and their service area for their sales to their customers. The original glazed batch starts with donut mix, water, and yeast. Yeast is what makes the original glaze light and puffy in the air that is dense.
The conveyor belt tips each donut tray over at the end of the proofer run, dropping the donuts onto another conveyor belt that takes them through the rest of the preparation process. The second conveyor belt and the proofer belt are connected by a gear train, so they'll always move in unison. The first step after the proofer is to cook the dough. The conveyor belt carries the donuts through a vegetable oil bath heated to between 355 and 360 degrees Fahrenheit. The donuts actually float in the bath as they're pushed along by the bars connected to the belt. Since the donuts are floating, the bath only cooks one side at a time. After the first side cooks, the donuts pass over a rotating arm that lifts them up and tips them over. After they're cooked, the conveyor pushes the donuts out of the oil onto the cooling belt.
The next step is glazing. The glaze is a mixture of sugar, milk, and other ingredients. Bakers prepare the glaze in a large mixing container and pump it into the glazing waterfall. The glaze then falls down over the donuts on the conveyor belt.
The long, slow ride gives the donuts plenty of time to cool before they're packed in boxes and on trays for delivery. This is an important step in the process. Packing hot donuts immediately would simply be too messy.
After the cooling tunnel, the donuts are ready to go. Packers load them in boxes and on trays and stack them onto carts. The trays are then placed in the front of the store and sold directly to customers.
At the factory, every donut is inspected as it rides along the conveyor belt. They have an employee monitoring the donuts who eliminates any item that does not meet the company standard. Krispy Kreme only allows the highest quality donuts to make it onto their shelves and sold to their customers. The company also offers a variety of specialty donuts for their valued customers. They offer a whole variety of delicious donuts in many shapes and different tastes. Examples are the chocolate ice glaze, the glazed raspberry filled donuts, and the infamous minis and donut holes, to name a few. All glazes and fillings are applied to the original Krispy Kreme donuts by an employee at the back of the factory near the end of the manufacturing process.